The Fishmongers Company has been involved in salmon management since the 19th century. Principally, it was very much focused on the management of net fisheries in Scotland. In the late 1980s, early 1990s, we decided to refocus our efforts on salmon management in Scotland with a principal focus on trying to develop the evidence base for sensible management decision making. One of the great strengths of the Fishmongers Company is its ability to convene people, and we have managed through our support for the Missing Salmon Alliance to bring together the major salmon management organisations operating in the UK, who had previously not necessarily worked as well together as perhaps they should have done and we would have liked. And the company assisted through the provision of its amazing facilities at Fishmongers Hall in a series of meetings to broker the Missing Salmon Alliance concept. And for the first time we see all the major salmon fisheries management and science organisations working in lockstep in a really, really effective way, and that's a huge step forward for the company and for the Atlantic salmon.
The rationale behind the Missing Salmon Alliance, well, firstly, it's to understand the crisis in salmon numbers. To put those into context, in the mid-1980s, there were about 8 to 10 million salmon swimming around the whole Atlantic. Nowadays, that figure is closer to 2 or 3 million, and the decline is not showing any signs of slowing. So we needed to do better as a group of organisations, and the best way to achieve that was coming together as an alliance. The overriding purpose of the Missing Salmon Alliance is to understand the drivers behind the decline in salmon, and then more importantly, to look at what we can manage to help turn the dial and help rebuild those salmon stocks. The Alliance is bringing together different skill sets from a range of organisations. On the research front, we're conducting the Likely Suspects framework, and that's trying to look at the problem of the decline in the round. Instead of this piecemeal approach, it's trying to understand all of the different factors implicated in the decline of salmon, and to try and quantify the real causes there and to see which ones we can manage. But we're not waiting until that research is finalised. There's things that we can be getting on with now. There's a programme going on across the UK and all of the countries involved to actually recreate woodland along the riparian zones. We know that salmon need cold, clean water, and by planting trees such as the ones that we have around us here on the Lochie, we can help cool the water, stabilise those riverbanks, and help provide food for the fittest salmon possible as they head out to sea.
Well, the Fishmongers Company has been a long-standing supporter of the Atlantic Salmon Trust and obviously more recently of the Missing Salmon Alliance, but as a sort of fairly major investor in the salmon fisheries management scene in the UK, it's really important for us to think about the actual impact that we're making. Can you just give me some sort of indications of where we are making a difference, because it's very important to us?
Yeah, absolutely. The impact is really significant, and it's really being able to bring people together, whether it's in the hall or in recent times online, but bringing people together and catalysing that collaborative working. That's been really crucial in the formation of the Missing Salmon Alliance. The financial support has been instrumental in kick-starting the fundraising for the Alliance. We've been able to lever up additional funds from people that we wouldn't have had access to without that support from fishmongers. But there's also the technical side. The staff in the company have been helping us, whether it's through early career development, through staff, through the academic programme, or just providing that support when people need it to venture out into something as ambitious as the Missing Salmon Alliance.